Welcome back everyone, and I have to be honest with you, I might have been angry about Helldivers 2 for an unjustified reason. I was very disappointed as my main issue with the game was my PC constantly crashing in every second mission, my PC black screened, and I just had the error message of a driver timeout happening. You know what? I'm an AMD user, I have an AMD CPU and an AMD GPU, and exactly this seems to be the problem. Benchmarks are showing that AMD CPUs are lacking performance when it comes to Helldivers 2, and there also seems to be some serious issues with AMD GPUs such as the 7900 XTX. But there might be a solution inside, a solution which does not require you to just change your rig to Intel and Nvidia, of course. Is it Helldivers' fault? Probably not entirely, but I would believe there's still room for optimization when it comes to porting games from console to PC. This is natural, though with such problems, I am always asking myself if the developers didn't have a testbed, at least for some recent hardware configurations. In fact, when it comes to the performance problems, it is mainly the newer hardware generations from AMD having issues, which is just disappointing when you think about how expensive hardware and games are right now. But performance is not everything. If we have 120 FPS or only 60 FPS, I don't really care. The most problematic points are probably crashes and driver timeouts, especially for gamers using one of the flagship GPUs from AMD, as the 7900 XTX seem to have the most issues. Under certain circumstances, while you are in a match, spreading managed democracy, your screen might turn black, and if you're lucky, you have the message driver timeout. If you're unlucky, nothing more than black screens and you need to reset your computer. If you're the host, of course the match gets disconnected and also your teammates will be booted from the running match. Whereas if you are a content creator, your stream of course will just cut off, same with your recording. There's help though. AMD Adrenalin 24.2.1 will drastically reduce the amount of crashes you have during a Helldivers 2 game. Before I installed the new driver, my PC crashed every second match. After installing, I had one crash in somewhat over 3 hours, which is an improvement, but certainly not perfect. And the known issue still persists in the release notes. There are posts on the internet about registry hacks, changing INI files and whatever if you search for that problem, and I have to speak out a warning here. Never ever just edit the Windows registry or any system configuration file just because someone tells you to do so. Editing the Windows registry or any system files could make your system unoperable and maybe resulting in the need to completely reinstall your PC. A last word to the AMD driver situation, please get your act together AMD. I had such problems when your Ryzen 2000 generation launched, I had such problems when you released the 7900 XTX, and I just don't get it. Especially with an AMD only system, I would expect your drivers to work. For the price of modern computer hardware, I would expect quality tested drivers and not a collection of faulty code which feels as if it was written under the influence of alcohol or other substances. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I hope that little tip with the driver update helps you when playing Helldivers. If so, please drop a like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Take care. Bye.